Hey guys, it's Christina of CraftyPaws. I'm here to share a process video with you guys on how to make this thank you card. And this is also my entry into DDsPaperworks Card Sketch Challenge. Daphne asked folks to make a card sketch, draw it out on a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper that was folded, leaving room for her to punch holes in and include in a binder. She asked for information about us on the inside. I've never really drawn a sketch before, and I've only, I think, a couple times ever worked from a sketch before. So this was a really fun, unique challenge. I know I am freaking out about the number of cards that I have left to make for the holidays. So I thought I would try to create a card sketch that could be mass produced and hopefully be elegant or fun or quirky, depending on the papers or stamp patterns that you chose. This is also my design team project for HappyCreating, which is Alice's store on Etsy. And as part of my design team package, she sent me this awesome Thanks a Bunch CC Designs rubber stamp set that has so many thank you sentiments that I thought, oh, this is the perfect chance to use multiples of these and create a really fun thank you card. HappyCreating is also having a fantastic special. During the month of November, if you use the coupon code TURKEY, you'll get 20% off your entire purchase. That is a fantastic deal. So if you have some crafty yummies that have been on your wish list, this is a great time to go shopping at HappyCreating. I'm going to put a link in the description box below to HappyCreating, and I hope you guys have fun watching this process video. For the card base, I'm cutting down an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock down to 5 1/4. And actually I'm making 2 card bases at one time. And then I'm taking my scoreboard and I am folding it in half, so at 4 1/4. And I am going to cut off the excess because I am going to make it actually 4 inches wide. So the card front is going to be 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And I'm doing that so that I can layer in front of that card base a card front that has this beautiful peacock feather gold foil pattern. This gorgeous paper was gifted to me by Carrie of Carrie Love Cat. Now for the vellum layer, I used an MFT Dynamics stitched rectangle die that measures 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. And this time, rather than using Versamark ink, I am using Memento Luxe Tuxedo Black ink, which stays wet for long enough so that the embossing powder will stick to it. And the stamp set that I'm using is this beautiful stamp set that has so many wonderful thanks sentiments. It's by CC Designs and it's called Thanks a Bunch, and it's available at the HappyCreating Etsy shop. Now here you'll see me just trying to pick out the various thanks sentiments that I thought would look good in a row. I wanted to pick 3 because I like working in odd numbers, and I'm picking 3 to just line up, stamp out, and emboss. Here I'm using my EK Tools powder tool, which is like an embossing buddy. It puts down a fine layer of powder so that there's no static, and hopefully it will eliminate those stray little powder marks from the embossing powder. Now I'm just taking my Memento Luxe Tuxedo Black ink, which stays wet enough for embossing powder to adhere, and I'm stamping that directly onto the vellum. And now I'm going to take some clear embossing powder and sprinkle that over top of the stamped sentiments, tapping off the excess, and then recapturing all of the excess leftover powder that I collected with a coffee filter back into the jar. I'm heating up my heat tool first, and I'm heating the vellum on the back as well as the front. Heating both sides actually helps minimize warping, and that's particularly important with vellum. My fingers are kind of Teflon fingers, but if the heat is something that you're sensitive to, you might try to hold on to the vellum with tweezers as well. I think it looks so beautiful when it's all embossed like that. And now I'm adding art glitter glue, which dries clear, but I'm making sure to apply it just where the letters are on the reverse side, obviously, just because even if it dries clear, I would rather not take the risk of it showing up through the vellum. And I'm just applying it so that I know that the vellum piece will be secure. And I thought about adhering this card front to the card base with double-sided foam adhesive, but I'm making a set of these cards as a gift, So I thought I would just use plain ATG tape, and that will keep the cards flatter and easier to mail. I'm adding more little dots of art glitter glue because I want to add some little pops of color, and I am adding some small gold sequins and little red heart confetti pieces. And I'm adding 3 at the bottom and 2 toward the top of the vellum piece, and I think those are nice little finishing touches. If you enjoyed this process video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget that HappyCreating on Etsy is having an awesome special in November. Use the coupon code TURKEY for 20% off your entire order.